Good morning to all my dear students and viewers. Hi, how are you? So again we gather here just to carry on our syllabus, to learn another new lesson. Instead of telling lesson today, especially now, I am going to learn, I am going to teach you, I learn you a small and cute poem, that is My Mother. That is My Mother. The great point has been taken here. My mother. So, my dear students, you all love your mother well. All mothers love their children. So, my mother, it's a universal concept. It touches the heart of every individual in the universe, because if there is no mother, there is no creation. Every creature, either it may be a man or an animal or a bird or an insect, each and every creature in this universe need the care of mother. All the creatures grow and feed under the care of the mother. You know, mother is our first doctor. Mother is our first doctor. See, whatever we suffer from illness, now that may not be serious illness, somewhat a little illness, immediately mother gives us remedy. Mother cures your illness just because of, by her experience, taking care of you. So mother's place is unique. We can't compare anyone's love with that of mother. So that type of significant role mother plays in this world. You know well, all of you have mothers. What do your mother do from early morning to night? Just at the time of your waking up from bed to again going to bed at night, continuously she works for you, she serves you, she always cares for you, thinking of you. What tiffin, what breakfast she has to prepare for you, what lunch she has to prepare for you, what things you need to provide you, to protect you. She always gives cautions to you at the time of going to school, what to do, what not to do, how to behave with others. So mother's role is very, very important in one's shaping the character, in one's shaping the individuality, in once shaping self-respected, in once shaping great qualities. So that the great personality in the world we are talking about now. In case of you, no problem to you because you all have mothers. So early morning you wake up and you watch your mother, you see your mother and you can interact your mother, feels happy with your mother. No problem for that type of students or that type of children, that type of persons. Whereas if someone has no mother, if someone has no mother means if someone loses his mother, that means they lost their mother, mother dies, mother passes away, mother breathes her last. In such a case, what happens? How the feelings of that particular person, how he cares for the love of mother, what are the feelings of that particular person? For example, even though you have mothers, you come to school or going to relatives or on the way, wherever you are, sometimes you remember your mother, right or not? You, right? Yeah, it's right. You remember your mother. When, for example, if you have seen a sight that a woman was feeding a baby, immediately you remember your mother. Yeah, my mother too feed me when I was hungry. Or some other woman taking her child along with her from school to home. On seeing it, you feel, yes, when I was a child, my mother also used to take me like this. So in different aspects, in different situations, even at rare occasions, we remember our mother. Or on screen, a sentimental scene is going on between mother and a son or mother and a daughter. Immediately you remember your mother. The situation makes you remember your mother. Actually, you see in one movie especially that Prakash Raj makes a prayer before going to take lunch. Amma అడగకుండానే బట్టలిచ్చావు, తినడానికి తిండిచ్చావు, రాసుకోవడానికి పలకిచ్చావు. Like that you have to remember those words. So those words, there the character Prakash Raj loses his mother. His mother passed away, but he remembers his mother at certain situations and timings. There, when does he remember his mother? At the time of lunch or at the time of watching her poetry act. The smile in the poetry art, the eyes in the poetry art. Immediately he remembers his mother. That means for every person, at certain incidents or certain situations, remembers their mothers. Even mother may be alive or may not be alive. We used to remember. Automatically she comes into our mind. In the same way, in our poem, Harindranath Chattopadhyaya, in our poem, Harindranath Chattopadhyaya also remembers his mother, as like as you, as like as the character of Prakash Raj in the movie, like everyone, he too remember his mother. He too remember his mother. But here, in every stanza, he repeatedly writes one sentence. He repeatedly writes one sentence. That is, I can't remember my mother. I can't remember. Repeatedly he uses this sentence, I can't remember my mother. In every stanza, we observe of the entire poem, I can't remember my mother, I can't remember my mother, I can't remember my mother. Why he is saying like this? Because he lost his mother when he was a child. He lost his mother when he was a child. So he has no clear picture of his mother. Just he imagines his mother in different situations. So that's why he used it to say, I can't remember my mother. Only for some time, amidst in my play. Only for some time, amidst in my play. That means, I remember my mother only for some time while I was playing. In the middle of the play or the play was going on, I remember my mother. How a tune that hovers over my playthings. How he remembers his mother while he was playing, a tune hovers. That means he vaguely heard some tune over his playthings. Then he remembers his mother. What is that particular tune? You know what is meant by tune. What is the tune? The tune of a song. She used it to hum while rocking the cradle. While rocking the cradle. What does it mean? When the poet was a child, mother used to rock, means swing the cradle from this way to that way, just to make him sleep. It is quite, it's quite natural, my dear students. You happen to see it. Generally you can see it, or you may experience it also. You might experience it also, because all the mothers, lullabies, lullaby means just they hum something to make their children sleep, because singing is a great option a great thing to make children sleep. That type of magical power is there in music and songs. As like as all other mothers, the poet's mother too used it to sing, use it to hum the tune of a song, not the full song. She used it to hum the tune of a song while she was moving or rocking the cradle of the poet. So while the poet was playing, in the middle of the play, vaguely he heard the tune. The tune is in the air, hovers means the tune flows in the air. The tune flows in the air over his playthings. When he hears the tune, immediately he remembers his mother. That tune is played by the song by his mother at the time of rocking the cradle. So here we explain one situation. What is that first situation? He remembers his mother. While he was playing, he used it to remember that the tune of a song which was hummed by his mother while rocking the cradle. Next, second situation the poet narrates when he remembers his mother. I can't remember my mother. Again he is saying, I can't remember my mother. In the smell of shuli flowers, only in the autumn and morning, only in the autumn and morning, in the smell of shuli flowers. That means it is the autumn season. Then the poet, that shuli flowers, those flowers are available in autumn season. So in that particular season, when the poet smells the smell of shuli flowers, immediately he remembers his mother, because mother used those flowers to worship the God. Or in the scent of the morning temple, So early morning in temples, so many people worship by using so many things, offering something. Then from the temples, because of those things, some quiet smell comes out. When he gets the smell, again he remembers his mother. So what he says, I can't remember my mother, I can't remember my mother, but only for some time, in the smell of shuli flowers, that too in the autumn morning, I use it to feel my mother. That means I remember my mother in the scent of morning temple. That means the poet remembers his mother in the smell of shuli flowers and in the scent of the temple. So how many I have explained conditions? 3 conditions. When does he remember his mother? First, while in the amidst of his play. Number 2, in the smell of chili flowers. Number 3, the scent of morning temple. Again, another situation he is also telling to us, that is, I can't remember my mother. I can't remember my mother. He is repeating again and again. Only when I send my looks into my bedroom window. My dear students, following, I can't remember my mother. I can't remember my mother. Only when I send my looks into my bedroom window, into the deep blue, distant sky. Distant means very far. Into the distant sky, then I feel the stillness of gaze, the stillness of gaze of my mother. I feel my mother is gazing at me. What is meant by gaze? Gaze means look fixedly. Gaze means look fixedly. Look fixedly. Distant. Distant sky. What is this distant? From a long distance. From a long distance. From a long distance. From a distant sky. Spread all over the sky. That means her mother's face spread all over the sky. He enjoys his mother's face. He feels his mother's face in the sky. He watches the face of his mother in the sky. He feels very happy. So, every person remembers their mothers on different grounds, different situations. In case of losing mothers, that a feeling is very much. Repeatedly, they remember their mothers for each and every small incident. They feel happy. They satisfy their soul by watching themselves like so. So, this is the main concept of the poem. This is the main concept of the poem. Okay, what do you understand, my dear students, from this poem? Try to tell. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Okay, you are right. What do you understand? Mother plays key role in everyone's life. Either it may be human being or a bird or animal or an insect. The role of a mother is very significant. It is quite common in the lives of all human beings to remember their mother in different situations. Some people remember their mother in one aspect or in one situation, whereas the other remember his mother or that one's mother in another situation. Situations may be different, Remembering may be different, but the common thing is all remember their mothers at in some situations that may be vary from one person to another person, but it's the quite common. So what the poet says here, I can't remember my mother, I can't remember my mother, I can't remember my mother. He is saying with a great stress to indicate us he has no clear idea of his mother's face. Why? Because what might be the reason? Only two reasons or only one reason. The main reason might be he may lose his mother at his childhood or when he was a baby, so that he could not recognize his mother's face. That's why the poet used that particular sentence, I can't remember my mother. Every stanza is started with the same line. I can't remember my mother, I can't remember my mother, I can't remember my mother. So he tries to explain us on what occasions he remembers his mother. By observing it, we can understand how he longs for his mother, how he desires to see his mother, how he loves his mother, how he has a great affection for his mother, and how he felt his desire of that he would have mother with him. This type of intensity of the poet we can see in his lines written in this poem, My Mother. So beautifully said, he first in the first stanza beautifully said, I can't remember my mother only for some time. He is mentioning here, only for some time. In the midst of play, midst of play, midst means in the middle of the game, in the middle of the game, that too where the tune, hover. What is meant by hover? What is meant by hover? Remain in the air. Remain in the air. So the tune hovers, the tune remains in the air. Where does that remains? Over his playthings. So at that situation he remembers his mother. Why? Because he remembers his mother at the time of playing, because he vaguely had some tune. So you know what is meant by tune? Some tune. What type of tune is it? Which tune is it? It is the tune what the mother used to sing or what the mother used to hum, the song of the tune. At what time she used to hum? At the time of rocking the cradle. At the time of rocking the cradle. So he feels very happy on remembering the mother's face at the time of hearing the tune. And second, what he says, actually mother uses some flowers. What type of flowers? Shuli flowers. So whenever the poet gets the smell of shuli flowers, he immediately remembers. He immediately remembers his mother, because Mother uses those flowers. So there is no need of watching the flowers for him. Just he get the smell of the tulip flowers. He remembers his mother. And mother used it to go, or he used it to go to any temple. There he gets the scent of morning temples. When he gets the smell from the temple, then also he uses to remember his mother. So all these lines, all these expressions of the poet tell us his great love for his mother, how he desires for his mother, how longs he wants his mother, how that means he wants to enjoy the love of his mother still. So that's why he is, even though mother left him, mother passed away, mother breathed her loss, mother dies, but he did not forget his mother. By occasionally watching some situations, he remembers his mother, and it makes his heart both happy and sorrow. Why? Because when he remembers the mother and watches the face of his mother, he feels happy. Instantly, he gets another thing also into his mind, that is, his mother was not there with him. Mother left him. Mother dies. So this made him make sorrow. So all this daytime he remembers, thinking about his mother. He went to bed. He goes to bed. He sleeps. But early morning again what happens? He opens his eyes. As soon as he opened his eyes, automatically he have a look into his bedroom's window. He sends his eyes into his bedroom window and he looks into the deep blue. That means he looks into the sky. Where is the sky? The distant sky, far away. But when he sends his look through his bedroom window into the deep blue, the distant sky, instantly his mother appears. Instantly his mother appears in the sky. At what size? Not this much, not this little, that not like that. At what size? The face of the mother occupies the entire sky, and mother sees over him. This makes him very happy that every morning he has to see the mother in such a way. So this is the main concept of the poem. So here only one antonym I suggest you. What word has been repeatedly occurs here is remember. Remember. The antonym for the word remember is forget. What's it? Forget. Some students used to write forgot. Actually, this is wrong, children. Why? Because some of the students argue, sir, forget, forgot, both are also so why it is mistake? Why it is mistake means it gives the same sense, but the tense form is wrong. Remember is in present tense, so that the antonym we have to give also in present tense. What is the present form of forget? Forget is the present form. Forget, forgot, forgot. Here the given form is in present tense, so that your antonym also be in present tense. If the given form is in past tense, then you can write it in past tense, that is forget. Of course, at lower standard you will be awarded marks, but it's not correct way and not the right answer. If you write like this, your answer script will be very effective to the person who values your answer sheet. So, I hope you can understand the difference between this and you follow this. Okay. Thank you.